Let us stop. Yes. Ooh, apparently my controller does not want me to start. Because it just automatically put me back in there, and now Moisty is in my way. There we go. I have a whining dog behind me, and it's not Manatee. What's up, Christian? What's up, Christian? Wanna battle me? Sure, battling fans are always welcome. I bought a bunch of games at Classic Game Fest, and I wanted to share what I bought. The fact that no. Where I throw my glasses. Not for dogs. Let's see, what's this first one? I bought a copy. So I was between getting either Chibi Robo and Skies of Arcadia Legends. You know, when I set my budget, I was looking for Time Splitters 2. I didn't know how much it cost, and that one ended up not being nearly as much. Good boy, Christian. So I went back there to pick up Chibi Robo, and they already sold their copy of Chibi Robo, so I got Skies of Arcadia Legends instead. Let's see. I picked up a copy of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. More or less so for its case, because because Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is the only 3DS game I have that doesn't have a case. I did not get the Game Boy player. I already have one. The reason I was like freaking out about it is like, oh my god, disc only. What else? There we go. I got Time Splitters 2 for the GameCube. I have Future Perfect for the PS2. Because when I went to Limited Run Games with Steven when I went to go give him a heart attack, they only had Future Perfect for the PS2. Nope. What else do we got here? We have... Oh, one of my favorite games, at least on the PC, it was one of my favorite games. I got, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. The multiplayer in this game is really fun. When I did Operation Breakfast Storm. Oh, okay, so there was a series of 3 games, 3 RPGs that came out in the Wii around the same time. And those were Xenoblade Chronicles, Pandora's Tower, and the one that I just picked up here, The Last Story. I want to give those a shot. At least Pandora's Tower and The Last Story. I've already played through Xenoblade Chronicles. This one, it says $29.99 on it, but that was just the GameStop sticker. I got it for $60, which I think is a pretty good deal, especially considering that this looks like it was the copy that was like in a GameStop that was like gutted, because it has the new sticker on the front of it. So the quality of it, the quality of like the manual and the disc are really nice on that one. Can't say the same thing about Time Splitters 2. Couldn't get Chibi Robo, but I got Custom Robo. No manual, but that's fine. I'm in it for the game, mostly. We're going to 2800 tonight, yes. You know the rest. What else do we got here? One of the other like really expensive game I picked up was Rhythm Heaven Fever. I've never seen one of these in the wild, so when I saw it there, I had to pick it up. There was a company there called Holy Grail Games. I didn't realize there was a coffee stain on this. Whatever. And they really were the holy grail of games because they had a copy of the Flintstones for NES. They had a copy of Little Samson for the NES. They had a copy of Pokemon Box.
Nope.
And the last game I got is a small one, but one that I'm no less excited to play. Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. I tried to find a copy of Blazing Blade there, but nobody had one. I'm glad I got Sacred Stones though, because Blazing Pokemon Box starring Hitmonchan. Yeah, Pokemon Box isn't even a game. It's a Pokemon storage unit for the Generation 3 of Pokemon. It was only available at the Nintendo I believe it was still the Pokemon Center at that time, but the Nintendo World Store. And because of that, because of how limited the release was, it is really hard to find an English copy of it. I believe it is, if it is not the most expensive, it is one of the most expensive GameCube games. And all it's for is storing your Pokemon. Everyone want to take a guess at what the asking price at the booth I saw it at was? It was actually right next to that copy of the Game Boy Player disc that I took a picture of. I see 2,000. I see 1,500. Tammy, your bid. 300 or more. Over 9,000. One of you is very close. 846, nope. 450, nope. 1,000, nope. 654, nope. 3,500, nope. 2K plus, nope. 600, nope. 3,000, nope. 3,000 is actually closer to what that NES copy of Little Samson went for. 2,100. 2,100 complete in box, so it included the memory card as well. The memory card's really cheap to get because the same memory card between you spend 2,100 on a game. No, I didn't buy it. You kidding me? That's just what it was. That's just how much Pokemon Box costs. It wouldn't even like that's 2,100, not 21,000. 2,100. I thought it was just the case in the game. It has a game case manual and a special memory card.
Nope.
The memory card's super easy to get, though, because the Japanese version of Pokemon Box is plentiful and significantly cheaper and runs on NTSC. So you can get the Pokemon Box memory card from Japan, and it'll work with an English GameCube. And it's a nice looking memory card too. It's like that see-through plastic, blue on one side, red on the other. For Ruby and Sapphire. Yo, Tom, quick question. Reese's, M&M's, or Skittles? Mix them together. All of them. You eat the Reese's and the Skittles together, it's like eating candied peanut butter and jelly. Let me see, I paid 60 for Sacred Stones. I paid 150. They actually knocked $10 off of Rhythm Heaven for some reason. 45 for Custom Robo. I think it was 65 for The Last Story. 25 for Jedi Outcast. 20 for Luigi's Mansion. 30 for Time Splitters, and 200 for Skies of Arcadia. Where was this at? This was at the Palmer Event Center in downtown Austin. If you are in Austin, Texas, Classic Games Fest is still going on this entire weekend, Friday through Sunday. I believe admission for a single day pass is $50 for Saturday and $40 for Sunday. 200 for Skies. I mean, I was planning on using that $200 to pick up, what game was it? Chibi Robo, if they had that instead. There are a couple games there that I saw that I was like, ooh, I should get that. Ooh, I should get that. Ooh, I should get that. But I held off. What's the matter, Bug? It's not dinner time yet. Nate11161994 with 100 bits saying random Pokemon trivia. In Pokemon Stadium, there are various Pokemon you can get as prizes to send to the main Gen 1 games. However, there's one you can get by registering all 151 Pokemon in the Stadium Hall of Fame. What is it and what makes it special? It's Psyduck, and what makes it special is that it gives you the gold trophy when you trade it over to Gen 2.
Nope.
He just had treats. He's not hungry, and it's not time for dinner yet. Devs of Chibi Robo are kickstarting a spiritual successor. I really want to get the GameCube one at some point. What does the gold trophy do? You can decorate your room with it. It's sort of like a in Gen 2 Pokemon, you could decorate your table with up to, yeah, it was, you could decorate your table with up to either two, I think it was 2 plushes or like small things that can go on there. The corner of your room with a big plush, and your TV with a console. I might be remembering that last one wrong though. I love Time Splitters too. I can't remember if it's a twin stick game, but it's but the multiplayer is really good. Time Splitters 2, I don't know if Future Perfect had one, but Time Splitters 2 had a custom map editor. I repeat what I said yesterday, I guess you're winning the lotto, Tom? Well. I soft-modded a Wii U so you can use physical GameCube CDs. Oh, a soft-modded Wii U can't use physical GameCube CDs, can they? I don't believe so. Because I don't believe the disc reader can read GameCube discs. However, because there is essentially an entire Wii inside of the Wii U, if you load the ROMs onto the hard drive, you could play them off of the Wii. How many streams have been dedicated to this? Ah, God, I don't know. TJ Koopa Zero with a 53 months of tier 1 saying, Tom, here's your monthly thank you for what you do. Always a pleasure and to watch and hang out. Thank you. Oh yeah, classic game prices have gone up a lot.
Nope.
I bought Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut from John, from Proton John for $400, and I saw it at Classic Games Fest for $1,000. There's a website called it's pricecharting.com, which generally takes data of games that are sold like on eBay and whatnot, and and gives them a price sort of based off of that. So you can kind of get a good idea of how much a game is going for if you see it on there. Remember when I talked about possibly getting a second copy of Pokemon Stadium to shiny hunt on? $200. Did I say Stadium? I meant Colosseum. God damn. John was willing to part with that. He had an extra, yeah. That's why he sold it to me. It wasn't a discount, it's just what it was worth at the time. Hey, Plain Rocky, thank you for, yeah, it was nice seeing you too at Classic Games Fest too. Nice meeting up with you. We have to make another level 100 hunting team too. Well, I mean, like, if I'm not above cheating, then what I could do is duplicate the save file. Was a little bit of a toy. Okay. Oh, you do? Yes, Pokemon Colosseum. Really? That might Christian. Oh, now that's his. Oh no, he dropped it.
Nope.
I'd appreciate that. That'd be awesome. What is... I'm gonna have to look this up. I need to see what Devil's Third is going for. Oh, nice! Was that price American or Canadian? American. I mean, like, I guess, like, people could see, so here's the thing, like, I posted that on the intention, because I knew it was expensive. But, like, I posted that shot of the Game Boy player disc because of disc only. I wasn't making, like, a statement about how much it cost. I was just being like, oh my god, it's the disc, it's the Game Boy Advance player disc! Why? Hey, is he playing with that? Man, if he's playing with that, you can't just steal. Game Boy players are Game Boy players in general are fairly easy to obtain. It's the discs that are difficult to obtain. It's probably ways to, you know, get around the need for a disc. What you doing, big guy? You wanna come say hi? Big man. Christian. You wanna come here and say hi? Here. I take this. Hop up. There he is. Oh god, he's like a shark. Oh! I didn't have enough grip on that one to be able to... Game Boy player needs a disc just to start up.
Nope.
Because all it needs, because it basically loads like the disc basically loads the iOS of the, I'm sorry. Yeah, the BIOS, excuse me. It essentially loads up the BIOS of a Game Boy Advance onto the GameCube's RAM. So once you start it up with the disc, you can just take the disc out. Funnily enough, that's how TRG and Steven did, the Four Swords Adventure Let's Play. because they just had one copy of the Game Boy player disc, and once everybody got it loaded up, they just passed it around to everybody else's GameCubes. That's how John did that weird controller Kirby's Tilt and Tumble. Well, for that, you have to pick up the GameCube. Wait, can you play Game Boy Advance games on Pokemon Box? I gotta see a few people there that I knew as well. Z and Hunter were there. And, Curvy Llama was there with her partner. You can connect your copy of Ruby and Sapphire and play it on the big screen. Interesting. Like through the GBA GCN cable? I thought they did GameCube version of Four Swords and just needed the GameCube, the GBA cables. No, because so they needed to capture what was coming off of the Game Boy portions of it as well for like editing purposes.
Nope.
So they essentially had 5 GameCubes running it. So they had 1 GameCube running the game, and then 4 other GameCubes running the Game Boy player that they ran the GBA GameCube cable from the Game Boy player into the GameCube that was running Four Swords Adventures. And that's how they were able to capture their GBA screens for the Let's Play. So off topic, who's gonna build Fiendsmith Snake Eyes? I don't know. Apparently, Mimi Ghouls are apparently super fun. I think I have 2 or 3 Game Boy cables. Someone had a Steel Battalion set up at Classic Game Fest that they were selling. Here's the thing. The new XYZ cannon support, the new XYZ Dragon Cannon support that's coming, can, like the whole setup, yeah, with the controller and everything. But the new XYZ Dragon Cannon support can set up a really good final board. But you could also use it in conjunction with Ancient Fairy Dragon and Arcana Force cards to essentially OTK your opponent. It's technically not an FTK, but you manage to get Arcana Force 21 the World out with a spell card that the new XYZ cards use, the new Union cards use. In order to cheat Arcana Force 21 the World out on the field, and then use the Arcana Force field spell to choose which effect it has, which the World has one hell of an effect where I'm pretty sure both are positive, but the one that you're after for that one is that you skip your opponent's turn. So it's a great going first strategy, but it's also your opponent doesn't get to play. Light buries the field spell, thank you. Wasn't it like over $100 when it first came out? IRC for the Steel Battalion controller. So I can't remember how much the Steel Battalion stuff went for at the time, but it was apparently it didn't sell very well initially, and then like people started collecting it and its price skyrocketed. Yeah, tribute 2 monsters to skip your opponent's turn. The funny thing about the Arcana Force cards is that the character that uses them was the voice actor who played Dio in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3. Japanese voice actor. So he got to say the world before the world. Arcana Force 21 Zawardo. The Arcana Force cards are, if you didn't guess, are based on tarot. Oh my god. And someone in the YouTube chat makes a good point. The same voice actor played Pandora, aka Arcana, in the Duel Monsters anime, who used Dark Magician and was the first user of the spell card Thousand Knives. Duel Monsters, not Duel Masters.
Nope.
I activate the card 1 billion lions. I find it funny how halfway through JoJo Part 3, Araki ran out of tarot cards and just switched to Egyptian gods for the stand names. Hi, big guy. Are you bored? I gotta clean up in this room. Undermans from Nate saying, speaking of a new set of Yu-Gi-Oh came out today. Have you seen the crazy crap in it? The Fiendsmith stuff? Like, what is it? Fiendsmith and Mimighoul were like the two that people were most talking about. The weather, or apples to the core. Apparently ran out of those and just did the same musical references given Cream. Well, I mean, like, he was always doing musical references in that one. Eventually just turned to the stands being named after musical references. And like maybe like one or two characters. Yeah, Araki's been doing musical references from day one. Dio's name is a musical reference.
Nope.
It's really funny hearing that voice actor say, like, oh, the voice actor plays Dio say Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice. How'd you defeat Dio? I wouldn't, I'd die. Jolene is named after the Dolly Parton song. What's up, bud? Buddy, 14 more and then I'll take a break, okay? What's up? What's the matter? Do you need to go outside? The Zeppeli family, yep.
It's been a few years, but the Zeppeli family moved to Texas. My name's Red Zeppeli.
All right, I'm gonna tend to him just in this attack bit, and then I'll come right back. What's up, buddy? You tell me what you need? Did you relax? So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Hour featuring Quagsire. Highly and Eternal, thank you for the 5 months of tier 1 saying, hey Tom, are you going to be at Classic Games Fest all 3 days? No. I'm going to be at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Qualifiers tomorrow, and I'm just not going anywhere on Sunday. Are you hiding? What are you doing?
Nope.
Blame Chilled when it comes to the Yu-Gi-Oh! talk. Is there Sunday Among Us? Yes. Beat to the beat of my drum. Oh, what a shame that I die young. Oh, what a shame that you're already here with someone. I mean, Chilled said at one point he got into meta Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he got sick of losing to you. Oh my god, I was Chilled's canon event. The funny thing is that I was playing cards, like, I was playing, like, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! They stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Around at the end of, like, Duel Monsters. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Around the end of GX, so the cards that I had my biggest one was my best deck was the rock structure deck. The Egyptian god cards a lot in the current meta. I mean, like, they've had, in order to make them more like game friendly, they've had their effects like changed. I did not use Grandmark. No, it was it was a rock structure deck where the two best cards in that deck were Mega Rock Dragon, whose summon condition was you banish as many rock monsters from your graveyard as you want to special summon it, and its attack became 700 times the amount of rock monsters you banished for it. The other one was Exod Master of the Guard, which was a 0 attack, 4,000 defense wall that required a Sphinx to tribute in order to get it out into the field. So like Guardian Sphinx, Hierarcho Sphinx, and I can't remember what the other Sphinx card was, but those are generally the tributes for it. But the strategy around the strategy that was based around was flip summoning. It wasn't Thenian, no. These were Sphinx monsters that only required one tribute. There were Sphinx monsters that had nothing to do with the Pyramid of Light. Have a gay old time. Yes. Cryosphinx, yes, Cryosphinx. I mean, I had a few of the other ones. I had the Red Eyes Dragon Structure deck. Somebody wants attention. The Red Eye Structure deck, the Vampire Structure deck, the Dinosaur Structure deck, the Rock Structure deck, and I don't know if I bought any more with that. I did have a deck of cards that I more or less put together myself, but silly me. Here's the thing. I didn't treat my cards very well. I wore cargo pants and the deck existed loosely in my pocket. In the cargo pocket. Well, one day I left it in there, but I did have did have a Demise King of Armageddon from whatever set it came out in initially. That was the big thing I remember from that deck. I had a Mirage of Nightmare in the brief window before it got banned. God, one of my friends had classic Chaos Emperor Dragon. Like, pre-errata Chaos Emperor Dragon. That was so annoying. Pre-ban, too. There is a, I want to see, like, if the, I mean, they're probably going on eBay for much more. Z had these. Nope, those are all the dual disc toys.
Nope.
Those are actually going for a lot less than I thought they'd be. There is, well, there's the dual disc watch. There's the GX dual disc. There's the Chaos dual disc. Where is the, oh wow, they made, I didn't realize they made a Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's dual disc toy. Where is nobody selling that replica? There is a, so there is a dual disc that they sold in Japan for a little while. That was like a much higher quality replica of a much higher like quality replica of the dual disc. It didn't do like the flipping thing like the Mattel toy does. But it worked really well. The only problem was if you wanted to get your cards into the spell and trap slots, you really have to like bend them in order to get some of them into the center ones. They make the dual disc for a 20th anniversary. Yeah, I think that was the one that Z got. They make a 5Ds dual disc too? I think it's based off of Yusei's, which is more or less the classic dual disc with some modifications to it. Wait, 25th anniversary dual disc.
Bingo!
Insomniac Matt with the 32 months of tier 1 saying 1 year and 8 months. I'm sure that's a significant number somewhere. 20. It's wait, no, that's more than that. It's not 1 year. That's 2 years and 8 months. Number am I getting to tonight? 2,800. Just doing a short 2 to 3 hour stream. Kind of curious about this 25th anniversary dual disc. Perfect for adult and children's card collectors. Also on here is a dual disc watch. I kind of want the dual disc watch. L Dragon 40, thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Nope. Bingo!
It's much less expensive than the 20th anniversary dual disc. Let's see. I can't seem to find anywhere that's selling that 20th anniversary dual disc. Yeah, it's just like a digital watch where the life point counter would be on the dual disc is where it tells time. Let me see if I type in dual disc replica. If it comes up with anything more. Oh, is this the one? I believe this is it. Tamashii Nation's Bandai Proplica dual disc Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe they released it for the 20th anniversary. Let me see. I want to take a look at it. I want to see if it shows any of the packaging. Because it came in I remember the box because it came in a specific box that had like that was like Kaiba Corp branded. I might get that 20th anniversary dual disc. That's brand new. I wonder what it's going for on eBay, that dual disc replica. There you go. Bandai Proplica dual disc. Yeah, like used, it's like 500. Bandai. Oops, not Dandai. Bandai dual Proplica dual disc. Here we go. With the box, like 400. Without the box, 300.
Nope.
I mean, it was like 200 at launch. What song is this? Mobius Battle M. Someone's trying to sign it. Oh, they're trying to sell a factory sealed one for 900. Brand new one for 650. So it seems like brand new, brand new is gonna be around like 650. Pre-owned with the box is gonna be around 400. Pre-owned without the box is gonna be around 300. I don't want to get a better look at that 25th anniversary one, though. For $130, it's probably not going to be nearly as robust as the, It's probably not going to be nearly as robust as the, what is it called? Not going to be nearly as robust as the Proplica one. I wouldn't mind getting a better look at this to see, like, if it's just like a replica of the let me see, what's the rating on this one? 4. A lot of 5-star ratings with it spread pretty evenly from 4 to 1 star. Trying to find something that's a little bit more in-depth than just them saying good. So one of my friends got an OG dual disc, and I dug out my GX one. As a couple 20-ish-year-old nerds, we actually had a duel outside in public before COVID. Oh my goodness. Good replica, spin function, definitely not really useful as a prop. Lax, it doesn't even have a field card zone.
Nope.
Wasn't really a place to put your fusion deck either. Sorry, extra deck. Waste of money for... Oh, okay, let's see this one. Waste of money for over $100. Pros, looks cool. Going let's duel and snapping it from standby mode to duel mode never gets old. Cons, the plastic construction is very flimsy to where I could easily bend it with a single finger. Like, actually super duper paper thin to where a strong wind would bend it. Graveyard slot can hold about 10 cards without cramming and bending in cards. Ridiculous. Most duels will last longer than 10 cards. Monster cards in field slot won't stay in. Attack or defense mode, unless you hold the duel disc downward and the cards will fall right back out. That's a problem for... this guy's using it as a con prop. Deck slot is not secure. My 40-card standard deck fits right in, but unless I hold my dual disc sideways, they fall right out. But if I hold it sideways, the monster cards fall out of the monster card slot. Standby mode is not secure, even though I had it fully locked in standby mode. The slightest shake would snap it into duel mode. And you're supposed to flick a small switch on the bottom to activate it. I made sure the switch was not stuck or anything. Arm strap is not secure. Lights are underwhelming. No authentic sounds. No slot for field spell cards. So yeah, it's not great. It's a toy. They I don't even know how much the original Duel Disk was at launch, like when it first launched, but they basically just said, hey, why don't we put out this cheap plastic Mattel toy as nostalgia bait for $130.
But no, guys, this is legacy.
The ones that Z has are really good. Absurdest video game price you've seen in your life. There's a copy of Little Samson for the NES at Classic Game Fest. That was $2,800. And that was just the cartridge. I was talking to a kid about a complete in box Earthbound because I was like, oh man, you know, love to get one of those one day, but like, with my budget, today's not that day. And he's like, well, you know,
Nope.
you know, we're selling it for 2,000 and it normally goes for 2,700. And I was like, you're not gonna sell this, kid. I'm sorry. Are we hitting 3K today? No. We're hitting 2,800.
Bingo!
The Arctic Okami, thank you for the 64 months of Tier 1, saying Nintendo sub. Nintendo 64. What's the cheapest you've seen a rare game go for? I got Devil's Third at MSRP price a few years back. I think it's still in its factory seal. How much does that one go for? Oops, I ran too far. Got it. During this playthrough, I was so lacking for water Pokemon. Let's see. Devil's Third for the Wii U. Wow, that's a pretty even price between loose, complete, and new. Brand new factory sealed is going for around 280. Complete in box is going for 250, and loose, just the disc. Like this just goes to show you how like worthless the case and manual are for Devil's Third. The loose price is $245. Let's see. So I have one of the first prints of Breath of the Wild for Wii U, which it's funny because the loose and complete prices of those don't go for squat because, you know, who knows what somebody would have done with it to like replace the label or whatever. New, however, it goes for like above MSRP, not by much, but it goes above MSRP because of the printing error on it. I'm trying to remember what the first print's difference was. I think it was that it said that on the back that there was a control scheme that you could play the game on that you couldn't actually play it with. I saw loose carts of Earthbound going for around 380. Classic controller, that's right. It couldn't be used with the classic controller.
Nope.
I wonder if there's any difference in the Xenoblade Chronicles printings. Because they reprinted Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Xenoblade Chronicles, no, actually. There's no difference in them. Wow. I bought So I have a pre-reprint copy of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and at the time that I bought it, it was a complete in box for the Wii, for $65 used. $25 complete in box now because of the second print. Second print doesn't have the reverse cover art. Interesting. I wonder if they have that listed here. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, Definitive Edition, the Collector's Editions. Good lord. You know, now I'm wondering if I even have the original printing, because it would have had the reversible cover otherwise. Let me get this attack in, and I'll check it. Okami on the Wii has an IGN watermark. That's funny as hell. Guys, we lost the logo. Whatever, just take it from IGN. No one will notice. People notice. Yep, if the reprints didn't have reversible cover art, then I've got one of the original ones. But again, probably worth its weight in beans for the same reason as Breath of the Wild with the wrong printed thing on there. Oh wow, I didn't know that the UK got a Wii U console bundle that came with Xenoblade Chronicles X. What's the difference between the special edition and the collector's edition of Xenoblade Chronicles? Oh, the collector's edition was for PAL, okay.
Nope.
Canadian or game cases are bilingual. Okay, manuals for a while in this region were bilingual, English and French, because it used the same printings as the ones that went to Canada. I have a sealed copy of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. And one that's open as well. The open one doesn't have the manual, and I bought it from GameStop. New price of Radiant Dawn. Wow, the PAL version of Radiant Dawn is actually... A sealed copy of the PAL version of Radiant Dawn is actually more expensive than the US copy. In the US, a new copy of Radiant Dawn goes for $165. In PAL regions, a new copy of Radiant Dawn goes for $235. What else do we got? What about Path of Radiance? Path of Radiance. Highest price on this one is also PAL region. PAL region Path of Radiance brand new is $475. Path of Radiance new in English is $400. Complete in box is $200 in the US, $220 in PAL regions, $165 with just the disc, $177 with just the disc in PAL.
Nope.
I'm kind of curious. Not yet, but I'm banking on it. I bought the Big Idea edition of Little Town Hero, the Game Freak game with the music composed by Toby Fox, because I know that that's gonna be big at some point. Just you wait and see. That one will be going for thousands of dollars. And it's gonna turn out that all games are going for thousands of dollars because the economy crashed. What else do I have that I don't really know the prices of? Right now it's the Big Idea edition is 41, which I think is less than MSRP. The one ever got pissed at them for developing at the same time as Sword and Shield? I believe so, yeah. Dokapon Kingdom for Wii, I think, goes for less than it did. Let me check, actually. I think the PlayStation one's actually harder to come by. Well, new it's still pretty big, but Dokapon Kingdom for Wii, complete in box, is $62. And then Dokapon Kingdom Connect had to come along and ruin the market. Or, you know, make it accessible for everyone to play, which I'm okay with. What is this one?
Bingo!
Enormous! 98 with the 110 months of tier 3 with the message saying greater than sign colon close bracket. What does graded mean? That usually means that it's like, it's checked to see like how the quality is of it, and then it's put into a case to preserve that quality as best as it can.
Nope.
I don't really know what the grading scale is, but 10 is generally the best. There's this one for the... What the heck does this mean? There's a copy of Dokapon Kingdom called Dokapon Kingdom, and then in brackets, Sting the Best. And it was for PlayStation 2 in Japan. I'm wondering if it was like either a different version of it, or... There's only been one recent sale of it and it was complete in box. What the heck is this? Oh, I see. It was a... I think it was like a best of. Oh, Dokapon Kingdom the best. I wonder if it's like a compilation or... No, this looks like just... Actually, I can't tell. There might be multiple games on that disc. Graded games are a scam. Oh, yeah. I want to see what Clay Fighter goes for. $1,000 flat. Still more than when I bought it, but it has gone down since the pandemic. My investments! Taking a close look at my collection to see if I got any games that I... Fortune Street's not worth that much.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Z bought a lenticular Egyptian god card poster. So like it shows, it's like yay big, and it shows like depending on where you're looking at, it'll show a different Egyptian god card with like its text and everything. And I think it's based on the anime because the attack and defense points of I think the attack and defense points on Slifer the Sky Dragon on the print card are either 0/0 or question mark. But on this one it's X1000. The odds are 8,192. Found out that Disney Basketball for the GameCube is incredibly expensive too. I think they were asking for $1,500 at the place I was looking at. How does shiny hunting in this game work again? Based on... So when it produces the Pokemon's personality value, which determines a bunch of things like its stats, gender, and in this case, whether or not it's shiny, it matches it up against the trainer and secret ID of the trainer to see if it's shiny, of the trainer that sends it out initially, i.e. Divel here. If it turns out as shiny, then it'll re-roll it so it's not, but it doesn't do that same re-roll for when I catch it.
Nope.
So there is just a chance that I will catch like a shiny Pokemon in this game and not know it until I've caught it. Anybody, actually. What are the odds of a shiny human asking you the shiny odds on stream? I mean, like, do you think the shiny costume people in Pokemon Battle Revolution would ask me about that? So basically, the ID need to match yours, not your opponent's. Yes. The thing is, on first battle, I wish Toasty was here for this. Upon first battle with the opponent, the personality ID is always scrambled, which is why I reset as opposed to just like instead of just rematching them over and over again. Because once you see it the first time, the personality ID is set. So I reset to before I fought this guy for the first time. And I can't remember, but I think the trainer ID and secret ID of the opposing trainer are also randomized. Gonna stream getting the ribbons? Yes. Gonna attempt to. Use the Switch Pokemon menu to see it earlier. I can. That's what I've been doing. Its portrait in my party will be shiny, if it is shiny. Zachary311, thank you for the 71 months to tier 1. Most appreciative.
Whoa, guys, Shadow the Hedgehog is back. And he's edgier than ever.
What happened to the stairs? Apparently, for the summer update, they added a new map to TF2, and in one of the areas, they forgot to put in stairs. So somebody made an edit of the Ed, Edd n Eddy bit where it's not like of a video, but just of the picture of Eddie looking at the stairs, but he's the soldier instead. No, mini boss medley. What's the concept? The context of that episode? Ed was grounded.
Nope.
How'd one take the damn stairs exactly? Well, basement stairs are usually just like slats of wood. And Ed's bedroom was in the basement. We out here Beldum posting. I think Ed's parents didn't give him a carbon monoxide detector in the basement. Should I bring the brain rot of Zen's chat in Zen's chat of rolling down the stairs? Oh my god. Rolling down the stairs.
Nope.
We have, what is it? We have transcended the salami lid, and now we are rolling down the stairs. The salami lid won't fit. The salami lid, it doesn't fit. salami lid. So the salami lid don't fit. Which mini boss is this? Oh, this is Gloomtail. I forgot he counts as a mini boss. Gloomtail is a mini boss. Any boss that isn't a chapter boss. I'm staring at the camera and yawning.
Nope.
Wait, who's Darkbones? Oh, was that the... Wait, Darkbones was the, That's right, it was the dry bones that's in front of the door. That's a, It was the chapter... The chapter 1 callback. You should pop my ears to prevent yawns. Well, yawning is, like, your brain telling the rest of your body that your brain's not getting enough oxygen. So if you're denying yourself yawning, then I suggest taking some deep breaths. That's how I heard, that's why, what I heard, like, yawns being the function of. Heard recently that our bodies don't have a function that makes us hiccup. Our bodies have a function that makes us not hiccup. Oh my god. Hiccups are a spasm in your diaphragm that pulls in air in so quickly that it closes up your vocal cords, causing the iconic sound. Remember the Wacka fight? The Wacka fight was nuts. Triswell, then a bit saying, from my understanding, yawns are an evolutionary trait that go back to our primitive days as a sign that all is well and it's safe to sleep.
Nope.
Well, I guess Dell disagrees. Charge strats for the win. I mean, charge strats work well against, Prince Mush. Having trouble with the move that, having trouble with the move that makes Prince Mush invincible unless you super guard him, just deal more damage than he's capable of handling before it happens. All-out attack!
Mario, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're cut off from my casino. You spend way too much money buying those Power Rush badges. We're scared, Mario. We're not gonna be selling the Power Rush badges anymore because you become an unstoppable force. And for some reason, in every single battle, you go first. We don't even have a chance to attack you. Please, for the love of God, stop buying Pianta tokens. And for the love of God, stop putting on those Power Rush badges. Go back to Chet Rippo and get your health back up above 5. We're all scared, Mario.
Well, Mario's like, woohoo! I've become a god! At 2780, we're gonna take a break.
You can't hurt me. I always go first.
I like how in Thousand Year Door they gave everyone reactions to being hit by the hammer in the field, but the only one that's really getting hurt by the hammer is Wacka. Was it the Ghost Cat Lady selling the badges? Yeah, but the Pianta Casino is run by the Pianta family. I did not see the video of the audience's reactions to Mario getting hit by the audience. What new Super Bosses would you like to see in the OG Paper Mario if it got remade like TTYD? Koopa Bros. Koopa Bros because they were supposed to be because like for the pacing of the story, there was supposed to be like a mini boss leading up to Bowser.
Nope.
Another Wacka fight. Trying to think of like if there were any battles where it's like you were gonna have a chance at doing them, but the game was like, this is how the story's gonna go instead. There's another bit saying, truth be told, I really wish you found out the Wacka fight blind, because that reaction would have been legendary. I mean, the problem is that I would never go back to the Pit of 100 Trials. Oh, yeah, it's entirely dependent on killing Wacka as well. There should be a pacifist, a whack-a pacifist super boss. Rolling down the stairs. You got me doing it too. Those are the only two I can think of. Are another Junior Troopa fight and another Wacka fight. I can't think of anything that would have been a boss in the Koopa Bros Fortress. I can't think of anything that would be in the Dry Ruins. I can't think of anything that would be in Gusty Gulch or the Boo Mansion.
Nope.
Shy Guy's Toy Box? Maybe. Gourmet Guy fight? The Master? I mean, we already got a fight with the Master. A Goomba King rematch would be neat. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here so I can get up, stretch, let Manatee have to go to the bathroom, and feed him. And I'll be right back. We back! Koopa Troopas are just Noko Nokos? Shika Noko Nokos? Shika Noko 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 Kosh Tan Tan. Shika Noko 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 Kosh Tan Tan. My dear friend Shikanoko. You ever watch Delicious the Dungeon? Not yet. Might be my next one once I'm done with Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I got a long way to go through Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Nope.
One of these days. Hey, Bug! Did you finish your food? Hi. Why you turn your back to me? Because you're trying to keep me safe? I believe the episode I'm on is the one where they just get back from the school field trip to Domino City. Not much of a school field trip, though, was it? Salamence uses its move. What's going on? It's down! think it's right before the start of the next arc. I mean, we're still elbow deep in the Society of Light stuff. How many hours did I stand today? Oh. I guess that was because of... Wait a minute. No, I went to bed... Maybe I got up. I definitely got up at like 8 a.m. because Manatee was wanting me to go out. I like the pun of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rain City. Den City. Sometimes I watch things I'm standing up when I'm asleep. That concerns me. A little bit.
Nope.
Nope. Domino City, the site of the Battle City tournament. Can't wait for that Yu-Gi-Oh! The Classic, the early days game to come out. Because I'd love to see all the different like ways they formulated Duel Monsters into a card game before they had official rules for them. New game was announced. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! The Early Days, and it goes, it's a collection of, like, the earliest of early Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. I don't know how far back it goes, because we've only been shown 2 games. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 4 and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 6. 100% saying Domino City, the only place in the world safe from the Noid. Oh my goodness. Look, kids, it's the Noid. Avoid the Noid. He ruins pizzas. Both are handheld games, yeah. Duel Monsters 4 was for the Game Boy Color. Duel Monsters 6 was for the Game Boy Advance. Thought the early days was a show, not a game. Yeah, I mean, like, the way I kind of put that out there, it did make it kind of seem like it was a show instead of a game. What was the first
Nope.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that came out that used the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules? Was it Eternal Duelist Soul? Or was it a World Championship game? I feel like it was Eternal Duelist Soul. Because I think that game came out before they introduced the Egyptian god cards into the TCG, because I don't think they were in Eternal Duelist Soul. No, they definitely did, because you could dual Merrick in that game. Well, maybe not into the TCG, but they just didn't want to program the effects of... They just didn't want to program all of the effects. They were, but you couldn't use the gods. They were more just like prizes. There wasn't really a story to Eternal Duelist Soul. It was just like, it was just a battle simulator against a variety of different decks. And then like, occasionally, because it went on this like weird calendar system, occasionally there'd be a tournament on a specific day. Nightmare Troubadour had the god cards, and they had closer to their anime powers adapted into the card game. Write a GBA game where you took the Yugi's place during the Battle City events. I think I've seen that game because you actively like run around that game, right? There were a few Yu-Gi-Oh games where there was like an overworld that like you had a little avatar you could run around with. Stairway to the Destined Duel was the Battle City one. I know it's because I have both buried somewhere in my room. Oh my goodness. Which game was a 5Ds game? The first 5Ds game I think was World Championship 2009. Unless you're counting the Wii one that was like half racing game, half Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nope.
God, imagine if they included that one in the early days. There was a 5Ds game with an overworld. Ooh. It's amazing how they try to keep like old archetypes alive by introducing new cards. But when they're based around a normal monster that has no effects, it's a little hard to make any use out of it. And I can't imagine they would just be able to retrain it with the effect, this card always counts as so-and-so monster. Played a DS one with an overworld where you could race your own duel runner. That's pretty cool. When did they stop making World Championship Yu-Gi-Oh games? List of Yu-Gi-Oh video games. World Championship 2011. 2011 was the last one, it looks like. Hunter from Trisman saying, hot take, Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh is the Lion King to the Digimon's King. Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh is... No, Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon is the Lion King to Digimon's... No, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh are the Lion King to Digimon's Kimba the White Lion. Good lord. Actually had a little bit of a drought in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh game releases in the mid to late 2010s. Then they came out with Duel Links and ushered in a second revolution of Yu-Gi-Oh. Although, or maybe not, because... Oh, I think it was actually... Yeah, Legacy of the Duelist was what started it. Yeah, we still don't have a release date for Early Days Collection.
Nope.
Did Konami make every single Yu-Gi-Oh game? I think so? We'll go back to the earliest ones. The first Yu-Gi-Oh game wasn't even a Duel Monsters game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsule Breed and Battle. July 23rd, 1998. For the PlayStation. Then Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters for the Game Boy in December 16th, 1998. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 2, which had the subtitle of Dark Duel Stories, but wasn't the same Dark Duel Stories that we got. Came out on July 8th, 1999. The fourth game in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise was Forbidden Memories. Came out in December of 99 in Japan. And in North America and EU in 2002. Came out on Steven's birthday in the US. Another Monster Capsule game. Dark Duel Stories was released in Japan as Duel Monsters 3 Tri Holy God Advent. Good lord, what a name. Duel Monsters 4, which is one of the ones that's guaranteed to be on the early days collection. Duel Monsters 4 Battle of Great Duelists. Which was the best-selling Game Boy Color game in Japan. With 2.2 million copies sold in the country by the end of 2001. Good lord. Let's see. It's the best-selling... Probably for that year. Probably not in general. Because I'm looking at it, and, hey, guess what? Pokemon tops that by a lot. Duel Monsters 4, Battle of the Great Duelists, ranks number 19 of the best-selling Game Boy games. It's possible one of these Duel Monsters games used the... Let's see. It's possible that one of the Game Boy Advance Duel Monsters game was the first one to adapt the actual rules into it. It definitely wasn't the Dark Duel Stories that we got in North America. So if the... Because there's only 2 games between Eternal Duelist Soul and Dark Duel Stories, which are Duel Monsters 4 Battle of Great Duelists, and which might have had the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules, and a Dungeon Dice Monsters game. Which actually came out before Eternal Duelist Soul, that's nuts. Check the Eternal Duelist Soul Wikipedia page. Metal video game, positively received by critics. Campaign was criticized for a lack of a true story. No tutorial mode for inexperienced players. The gameplay transfers the rules of the physical card game into digital form, featuring over 800 cards that can be added to acquiring game in packs or entering passwords on the physical cards. It doesn't say if it was the first game to use Yu-Gi-Oh's
Nope.
Yu-Gi-Oh's rules. Oh, yeah, that new Weird Al polka that came out today. That was nuts! Because it had, there was a... It was the new polka music video that had a Vivzy Pop animated segment, so like a Has-Been Hotel slash Hell of a Boss animated segment, and a segment that was animated by the guy who did the Albuquerque video 16 years ago. She did Vampire, yeah. And also WAP was in there, yes. I do like their how they gotta run the sensors for that one. Drip, hee haw, meow. Listen, what can I say? Real knows real. There was the We Don't Talk About Bruno segment. Still have the video that Lyle did of editing the instrumental of WAP behind Ben Shapiro reading the lyrics to it.
Nope.
There are hoes in this house. 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 My wet ass P word. Wait, was there a Yu-Gi-Oh game released for the original Xbox? Reshift of Destruction, the Sacred Cards. I swear there was. Dawn of Destiny? Is that on here? There it is. Oh, it was released much later. Destiny Board Traveler, World Championship 2004. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, there's all these PC Yu-Gi-Oh! Games called Power of Chaos that were released in... Oh, they must have been like 4Kids tie-ins because they were only released in EU and North America. Or maybe not, because they were developed and published by Konami, but they weren't released in Japan? Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Trials to Glory World Championship 2005. I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. I played a little. I got a free trial of that in an issue of Shonen Jump.
Nope.
It was a demo disc for Power of Chaos and Shonen Jump. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Online and MMO. No, it's basically what Master Duel is today. It was an online Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulator. Nightmare Troubadour. I probably put more hours into that one than any other Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. GX Duel Academy I never played. World Champion 2006. I never played Tag Force or Tag Force 2, but I heard really good things about them. Spirit Caller, World Championship 2007. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Card Almanac. I'm sorry, was this a game or just like a, it's like, ooh, let's look at what the cards look like. No, Tag Force were PSP. World Championship 2008 was the one that I played a lot of. There was a third Tag Force game, I didn't know that. Oh, it never released in the US. Yeah, and the first 5Ds game was, Stardust Accelerator World Championship 2009. There it is! Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Wheelie Breakers! A racing game which uses cards from the card game as power-ups. IGN gave Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Wheelie Breakers 7.5 out of 10, citing while the game is rather complex, it comes together as a fun experience. I think Steven played that on Extra Life one year. Oh, and they kept releasing the Tag Force games even after GX. Because I see 5D's Tag Force. Oh, and it came out in wow, it came out in the US as well. I never saw the 5D's Tag Force games. Tag Force 6 only came out in Japan.
Nope.
Getting close to the end there. As we continue to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! I went to Classic Games Fest. Let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! I highly recommend. By the way, if you can, I recommend going to Classic Games Fest. It's very fun. Wow, there was an Arc 5 Tag Force game released. I didn't think Tag Force would have gone that far. Legacy of the Duelist came out in 2015. Then we got Duel Links, Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution in 2019. And then pretty much where we're at right now with it. Including games such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel Saikyo Battle Royale. There was Cross Duel, which was online for 1 year and got terminated. What was the last one before Master Duel? Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel Dawn of the Battle Royale. The most recent Yu-Gi-Oh! Game is Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel Saikyo Battle Royale Let's Go Go Rush. Which released December 1st, 2022. Not even Yu-Gi-Oh! Was spared from the Battle Royale thing. I don't think that's what it meant. Forbidden Memories, though. What a game. What a horrible, horrible game that people look back on with fond memories. Ooh, okay, here we go. Wait a second, wait a second, wait. No, I can't click on that one. Damn it. So I really wonder if Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 4 was the first one to implement,
Nope.
actual Yu-Gi-Oh! rules into it. Because like I said, Dark Duel Stories definitely was not it. Wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh part of the... Yes, it was part of Jump Force. Run around as like... You run around... All the characters in that game looked like PVC models. Like those what is it? Those statuettes you could buy. All the characters in Jump Force look like those statuettes. In the 3DS game, the other Jump Fighter game, did it release in North America? I had no idea what Insomniac meant by goes in it tight. As far as I could tell, it doesn't go in at all. Still surprised Tatsunoko vs. Capcom got an ending release. Yeah, that is surprising. You know, now I'm curious about Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games, and the price of Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games. If I type in Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, I'm gonna get, like, everything in its grandma. Yeah, 113 items. Oh no, are these just video games? Okay, it is just showing me video games.
Nope.
Let's see if any Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games are going for a mint on the aftermarket here. World Championship 2011 over the Nexus goes for $80, complete in box. Loose card of that is still $65. That's the most expensive one I've seen so far. Let's see. Destiny Board Traveler for the Game Boy Advance. Oh, there was like a 2-pack with that one. That one goes for 81 complete in box, 36 loose. Oh, right. Okay, so they released Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters 4, Battle of Great Duelists, in 3 separate packs. One for Yugi, one for Kaiba, and one for Joey. The Yugi one goes for $16 complete in box. The Kaiba one goes for $51 complete in box. The Joey one goes for $333 complete in box. Loose kind of reflects that as well. $11 for Yugi, 20 for Kaiba, and 120 for Joey loose. As far as I'm seeing, that's the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. That one wasn't even released in North America until this new collection comes out. Yeah, still nothing has come up to Duel Monsters 4 Joey Edition. Whoa! What the heck is this? Oh, I see. It's a limited edition run of it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Shin Duel Monsters first edition limited box goes for 556 loose. Although I have no idea what's considered loose in that regard. There's... Oh my god.
Nope.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Shin Duel Monsters, first edition limited box goes for, let's see, like $600 loose, $800 complete in box, $2,000 new. Yu-Gi-Oh! Shin Duel Monsters, the best of version. You know, the PlayStation best of version. 1 cent loose, 2 cents complete in box, 4 cents new. How many of those do they have? Your opinion on Bakugan? I never got into it. I'd sort of established what collectible things I had gotten myself into at that point. I was in high school at that point, and I was just like, I've got no room in my budget for anything new. I skipped out on Digimon, Beyblade, and Bakugan. Oh, what if I put on a clip from Columbo? Yes, this one. We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Why not? Why shouldn't I? Let's make everyone pull their hair out and see what Pokemon games are going for. Filter. Gonna filter by NTSC. Still want to filter. Hang on. Oh, I could do it by price. Fantastic.
Nope.
He's mad with the 56 months of Prime, saying, "Here's hoping this is the one." Nope. All right, let's go past like the bundles, the collector's editions, and the not for resales. Man, I saw people selling this for pretty cheap at Classic Games Fest. The most expensive Pokemon thing that is not a collector's edition, the most expensive mainline Pokemon game that's not a collector's edition or a not for resale thing is Pokemon Emerald at 205 loose. After that is the Pokemon Colosseum bonus disc, oddly enough. At 201 loose, but that's still 238 in box. Complete in box, rather. Not for resale. Sorry, I'm just... I didn't throw that out, did I? No, I still have it, okay. Sorry, I just saw how much the Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Steelbook Edition went for. What's next? Pokemon Crystal at 150. past Pokemon Colosseum? XD Gale of Darkness is 190 complete in box. Let me see. Let me filter by console. We'll start with Game Boy because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Pokemon. In order from least expensive to most expensive for US Pokemon games, Pokemon Blue is the least expensive at $51 loose. Pokemon Yellow is the next one up at $57 loose, and Pokemon Red is the most expensive loose with of these Gen 1 games at $62 loose.
Nope.
I'm almost done, bud. What about Game Boy Color? Filter. Console. What? What happened? Game Boy Color. There we go. Pokemon Crystal is by far the most expensive out of those. $150 loose, followed by Pokemon Gold and Silver, hovering around $52 to $55. Buddy, can you chill out? Let's check. Let's check GameCube because I want to see the prices of Colosseum and Gale of Darkness. Gale of Darkness is more expensive than Colosseum. Makes sense, it probably didn't sell for that much. Complete in-box price of Pokemon Box. $1,812. It's not even a game. That's wild. Gold and Silver count as Game Boy Color. Let's see. Ah, DS Pokemon games. Surely everyone will be civil about this one. I'll go from low to high. We'll go for all of them at the moment. Pokemon Dash at $15. Pokemon Troze at $18. Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, Explorers of Darkness, Blue Rescue Team, and Explorers of Time are $20. Pokemon Ranger is $26. Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia is $29. Pokemon Diamond is $35. Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs is $35. Pearl is $36. Let's see. Conquest is $55.
Nope.
Pokemon White is $62. I actually didn't look. I was looking at the prices of games. Hopefully that wasn't it. I feel like chat would be exploding if it was by now. I wasn't looking either. I feel like it looked blue. Okay. Pokemon Black is $70. Pokemon Platinum is $81. Pokemon Black version 2, it jumps from Pokemon Platinum. Pokemon Black version 2 and White version 2 are $125. Soul Silver is $130. Heart Gold is $135. I still don't think we're at the top of the list here in terms of just like straight up Pokemon games though. Oh, we are. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were the most expensive ones on that. right, let's do the same thing with 3DS. See what we got on that one. See how good my investments have gone through. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. 3DS. Price. Set start by price, high to low. Okay. I think that's even without the Poke Walker. Least expensive Pokemon 3DS game. Pokemon Rumble Blast at $14. Followed by Pokemon Sun at $15. Pokemon Moon at $17. Pokemon Sun and Moon Duel Pack at $20. Loose. That's just the loose price, because the complete in box for the Pokemon Sun and Moon Duel Pack is like $115. Super Mystery Dungeon, $20. Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, $23. Pokemon Y, $25.
Nope.
Pokemon Rumble World, $26. Pokemon X, $27. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, $28. Pokemon Ultra Moon, $30, as well as Ultra Sun. I think those are all the... Yeah, wow, those are... The 3DS Pokemon games don't go for very much. Except for the Sun and Moon Dual Pack Steelbook Edition, which goes for quite a bit. Assuming that you need the Steelbook on that one. Holy cow, wait a minute. Oh! I still have that? God, I hope so. Pokemon 3DS Pokemon 20th Anniversary Edition, which was the... It was the normal size new 3DS, so not an XL, because it had the switchable faceplates. And this one had switchable faceplates of Charizard and Blastoise. I'm pretty sure I still have, like, the box and everything for that, too, if I still have it. God, I hope I do. Because that goes for $772 complete. I wonder how many like boxes I've held on to. Also, I have to figure out where I'd store them because I can't remember where I'd put them. Hi, Bug. 4 more attempts, okay? 4 more attempts. 3 more attempts. Unless this one's shiny, in which case I'm calling it and celebrating by popping a champagne cork and... just so much belligerent alcohol consumption will come from having this completed. Hi, Bud. Hi, Bud. You come over here? No? Okay.
Nope.
Hi. He just sits there and stares at me and occasionally whines until I give him what he wants. Can you come here? Maybe I should call Christian in here. Maybe he'd like to come in here. Manatee. Manatee, come here. Come. Can you come? Hi, I see your little tail wagging. Can you come here? Come here, bud. People want to get a better look at you. What are you doing? What's behind the door? Oh, there was a toy bag. Is that what you wanted? Well, you got it. I'm glad you got it. And Coronado with 100 bits saying, I actually have a 20th anniversary 3DS system. My 21st birthday present from my grandfather, and I think he paid about $100 over MSRP. Well, I mean, like, you're getting your money's worth on that one. It's worth 350 loose. Grabbed another toy. He appears to have given up on life. Whoops, can't throw it at you. And on various other things. Not selling it. I imagine if it was a gift from your grandfather, I imagine that'd be a good keepsake to have. Nice, buddy. Oh, I think it would have made that better if I was zoomed in directly on you doing that. He was cleaning himself.
Nope.
It actually might already be in my cell drawer, the Pokemon 3DS. Which is now why I'm kicking myself harder, why I didn't bring my trade-in stuff to Classic Games Fest. I could have come back with a much bigger haul than this. He has receded back into the void, but he will be back. And in the same amount of numbers, because he's just gonna continuously whine at me. I feel like the Switch ones are too new to get a... by console. Let's see. Ooh, how about the Rumble U figures? What's the most expensive Rumble U figure? And do they have let's see. They have a couple shiny variants on here. Actually, they only have two. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the shiny variants on here. And no surprise, those are the most expensive. The most expensive one is shiny Genesect. I could probably pay off a good chunk of my house, of my mortgage with my video game collection. Is it fair to say that Rumble fell off hard? Rumble U was Rumble U was like the precursor to Amiibo. Why do you own 100 copies of Pokemon Heart Gold? What do you mean, why do I own 100 copies of Pokemon Heart Gold? I didn't check Game Boy Advance. Let's see. Filter by console, Game Boy Advance. Set price, sort by, price high to low.
Nope.
Last one for the night. Damn, is that where the market's at these days? The least expensive Pokemon game is Pokemon Outlaw, brackets, homebrew. I'm just gonna check until we get to something more official. Least expensive Pokemon Game Boy Advance game is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team at $28. I need to scroll past the homebrew ones. Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire is worth $57. These are all loose prices, by the way. Pokemon Sapphire is $63 loose. Pokemon Ruby is $76 loose. Pokemon Leaf Green. Pokemon Leaf Green. Wait, is Fire Red on there? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Pokemon Leaf Green Player's Choice Edition is $90. Pokemon Fire Red Standard Edition is $105. Pokemon Leaf Green is $105. Pokemon Fire Red Player's Choice Edition is $135. Why are we listing homebrew stuff for pricing? I just find it funny that it's on here. I didn't think it'd be on here. And the most expensive Pokemon Game Boy Advance game is Pokemon Emerald at $205. Stormblade with the 2 months of Tier 1 saying, "Hi, Tom." Hi. I got confused for a little bit, but then I realized that you paid for your sub at 6 months in advance. I will say there were, the Fire Red and Leaf Green in particular are very susceptible to there being knockoffs of them floating around there. Because I remember a game store I went to had a ton of them. Like a ton of Leaf Greens, and I was just like, there's no way. There's no, and like in box too, I'm just like, there's no way. These aren't official. What are you doing, Bug? Trying to get something? I think Emerald in general is the most expensive Pokemon game. It was really funny working at GameStop, just seeing the used price of those DS Pokemon games go from like $30-something to MSRP to like $55. Oh yeah, the wireless adapter. How many other games did that work with?
Nope.
All right, that was the last one. We'll check fan art and then we'll raid somebody. Tom would play the hardest Pokemon game, Pokepark Pikachu's Adventure. Is that the hardest one? Jesus Christ. Okay. Go to fan art. Starting off with Steel Bouncer saying, I rolled the wheel to see which I draw next. In V JoJo, and it landed on Michi. There she is. I was like, why don't I see her? And then I remembered that purple hair is masked to me behind like the Quagsire blue skin. So I was like, I don't see her. Where is she? She's right there. She's right here at the bottom. Quag Cheese Sirov. Trisman with this next one saying, disclaimer, I don't hate nor actively discourage Yu-Gi-Oh! Talk. I'm just not a part of the fandom. So a lot of what is talked about goes in one ear, not the other, hence mentally checked out. Tom stream more shiny hunting. My mentality with more Yu-Gi-Oh talk. Steel Bouncer is saying, anytime that Tom enters the Discord, what you got there? Is this a smoothie? Chaos, shiny Pokemon, history talk, my plushie's on fire, thick women. I'm also here! God bless you, Corey. Finally, from Bubblegum Cal, since adding the truck, I've been thinking about Tom's VTuber lore. So it's basically Code Lyoko, Digimon 02, Jumanji the Animated Series, but with vehicular manslaughter. There's trouble in the tower! I need to jump into oncoming traffic! No, the book has a spell to summon a truck. Good lord, thank you, Bubblegum Cal, for that. The truck is the Digivice. And the book is the computer, good lord. Okay. Anybody got a raid message? Because I need to look for somebody to raid. Oh, I know exactly who we're raiding. We're gonna raid Misei, who is currently playing Metroid Prime for the first time. Actually, I don't know if she's playing Metroid Prime for the first time, or if she's just comparing the original Prime 2 remastered. But she's playing remastered, and she's doing like a first impressions of remastered. So give her some of that Tominous love. And I will see you all back here tomorrow. Depending on how long I'm at YCS for, maybe just more shiny hunting, but and there's gonna be a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh talk in that one because I'm getting back from YCS. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.